Hi guys, this is Mary. You're watching Cardz TV. It's the third Monday of the month, so that means it's time for the Say It With Sentiments challenge over at Paper Playtime. And this time, Janice has challenged us to make a masculine card. And I don't know about you guys, but I find masculine cards really hard to make. So I've kept this one really simple. I tried to stick with some papers that look masculine and just a few embellishments on the front for my masculine card. We're going to be using the Georgian Basic Shapes cartridge. This is the very first cartridge that I got when I got my baby bug. So I've had this one a long time. And we're going to be using two of the Cardz TV stamp sets. These are some of my older ones. We're going to use Ticket Talk, and we're going to stamp this ticket, and we're going to use You Rock. And then we'll just take some scissors and trim that ticket out. And we're going to just be using the star from It's a Guy Thing. And it's going to be stamped on one of the tickets. So let me get this put away, and I'll get all the paper and everything that we're going to be using, and we'll put together this super simple, super quick, no fuss, no muss masculine card. Now you can see I've got some ivory, some black, and then a striped, and for some reason this reminds me of a tie that my husband had back in the 80s. He had a striped tie. That's back when striped ties were popular, and they were those wide ties. And I think he had one with these colors in it. But I thought, perfect for a guy card when I saw that. This actually came from the Die Cuts with the View Pet Mat Stack. So I thought it looked real good for this. Now I've inked all of my papers using this Tim Holtz Frayed Burlap Distress ink. And we're going to go ahead and take our ivory card base, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and we're going to add the first black layer. And this first black mat is 4 by 5 1/4. And then we're going to add the first of the two striped mats, and this is 3 3/4 by 5. So I'll go ahead and get my ATG gun, and we'll get these two put on. We've got our first two mats adhered to our card, and we're going to set this aside. Now I'm going to go ahead and adhere these two mats together. This black mat is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4, and this striped mat is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. And after I've adhered these together, I'm going to put a hole in each corner with my paper piercer. And I've got a little piece of a mouse pad that I've cut, so I'll put that underneath to protect my work surface. And I'm going to be putting these large silver brads, one in each corner. I just think it really makes it masculine when you put some metal on a card. So I'll get these adhered together and go ahead and get my brads in the corner, and then we can attach this to the front of our card. Now I've got all my brads in, and I decided to go ahead and put one thickness of foam tape on here, so this will be raised up from the card just a little, because these prongs on the back of the brads were so thick it's going to be raised up anyway, and I didn't think it would stick down very well with the ATG gun. But I think I'm going to like this being raised to give it just a little bit more dimension. So I'll get all of the backing pulled off and get this stuck down, and then we'll be ready to add our embellishments. See how quick this is? I really like that. It's raised just a little bit. Just gives it a little bit more dimension. Now for the front of our card, I told you I had used the George cartridge. So if we turn over to page 94, there's this star, and I call it a wonky star because it's not a regular star. It's cut unevenly, but that's what I like about it. So I cut this star out 3 times. I cut it twice out of black and one in the center. This is 2 inches, and then the big star in the back is 3 inches, and the striped star in the center is 2.5. And I've just adhered all these together, and I've got this on some foam tape. That's 2 thicknesses, and we're going to add that right over here. But first, we're going to add the tickets that we stamped using the Cardz TV stamp sets, Ticket Talk, and the It's a Guy thing. See how simple this is going to be? We're going to add our tickets right there where it says You Rock, and then our star, and we have a masculine card. Super simple. So I'll go ahead and get these stuck down, and I'll come right back and we'll take a look at the finished card. Here's my super quick, super easy masculine card for the Say It With Sentiments challenge over at Paper Playtime. Now I'm going to give you a link so that you can go over and see what all my crafty design team sisters have come up with for this challenge. And you need to take the challenge yourself, because I know Janice has come up with an awesome prize for the winner. So thanks for coming by today, guys. I'll see you again really soon. Bye now.